If you ask how bad Wish is, there is a cottage industry of people pointing out how bad Wish is, to the point that I think most fanfics about Wish are just rewrites of the movie as a whole. If you ask me, Moana shouldn't be getting the live action remake treatment. No, no, no. Wish deserves that treatment way more because it's actually worth remaking just because of how poorly it's written. I don't think anything encapsulates the ineptitude of Wish more than its I Want song itself, except maybe its villain song. When you have a song in a musical, it must serve some kind of purpose, whether it's setting up a story arc, a character arc, or a theme for the musical. When you think of I Want songs in past Disney movies, this holds true. Ariel wants to know more about the surface world and be part of it, hence the title, Part of Your World. Mulan feels conflicted over her role and her purpose in reflection. I Just Can't Wait to Be a King is actually pretty different from other I Want songs, yet it still gets a point across. It demonstrates that while Simba wants to be king and distracts Zazu as part of the plot, it highlights just how he is lacking in maturity to be king, boasting about the aesthetics of being king and none of the responsibilities. In fact, he's actually fleeing from those responsibilities while using this song, which actually sets up a conflict pretty well. I can't say the same for Asha's I Want song of This Wish. I Want songs are supposed to be a nice turning point where we skip from the exposition part of the plot to the rising action. Ariel wants to be part of a surface world? Well, I have a sea witch for you. Mulan has a conflict over what her purpose is. Not too long afterwards, we get the conscription order. Mulan no longer feels conflicted, now she has to make the choice. Simba goes on gallivanting about how he can't wait to be king. Elephant Graveyard, which basically makes the colorful atmosphere turn very creepy. I Want songs are ultimately powerful steps for characters and story arcs. To give some credit to this song and movie, this wish does have a strong setup. It happens right after King Magnifico refuses to grant the wish of Asha's grandpa. Asha's despair is so great that simple words can't express her emotions. The music will need to do that. That is a strong setup for an I Want song. And then it falls apart. Asha goes on about the wishes other people make. She even fantasizes what happens when she sees them granted, mainly because she did see the wishes other people made in Magnifico's castle earlier. What exactly does Asha want? She makes this wish. She wishes to have something more than this. Asha, King Magnifico lets you live there for free and doesn't even charge you rent. Hey, his words, not mine. Asha, you want to serve others. Why do you want to serve others exactly? What more can you give them? Why do you believe that King Magnifico is so wrong in how he handles things? Um, this would be nice to put in the I Want song. Hercules didn't feel like he belonged anywhere. He felt like he was an outcast and he wanted to take the journey to find a place where he belonged. Mulan believed that achieving what others wanted of her made her the good daughter. Anna's conflict was her being isolated in a castle for so long that she had a romantic vision of what the outside world was and falling in love versus what it actually entailed and what will actually transpire. No, instead we get word salads like throw caution to every warning sign. Okay, throw caution to the wind, ignore every warning sign. When you throw them together, the two negatives make a positive. It means throwing caution to every warning sign means she's actually heeding caution. It's not throwing caution to the wind. That's not how this works. You have two negative statements, you just created a positive. This honestly felt like it was written in a time crunch and the lyricist basically sent in a first draft. The whole problem with this is that it doesn't really feel like a turning point in a movie, it feels like a paint by numbers. It's not good. And you think this is something you turn in for your 100th anniversary movie? No, I refuse to believe that this was considered satisfactory. Those are just my thoughts. Please consider liking, subscribing, tipping the channel on Ko-fi. This is Cyril signing off.